So, here's the stitch. I'm terribly concerned you're going to find my voice terribly aggravating for the next 8 to 10 minutes. But we're going to do this anyway, because I love ASMR. So today, we're doing ASMR. I have a couple of items here. We're going to be doing some of my favorite sounds, and the first one being whispering. But, as stated previously, I have a horrible voice. Let's close the closet doors. That looks a bit more presentable. Cool. Maybe I should put on some chapstick. We don't need sandpaper lips slapping together. There's something I wanted to say. I don't remember what it was. It doesn't matter. The first thing we have is my favorite thing that I bought last year. It's this hat box. I really like it because it looks really old and it has NBT Dickens written on the front. And when I bought it, I didn't know what it was. The guy selling it at the thrift shop was like, "Do you want the hat that goes with it?" And I said, "No." And he was like, "Are you sure?" It's like, "Yeah, just one." The box, but the box was cool. He had to call his wife to see how much she wanted to sell it for. So I bought it for $15. A steal, if you ask me. I have to really enunciate my words, and I'm a grade A mumbler. The inside's really cool. It's like red, orangish. And it came with this piece of paper inside. And it just says NBT Dickens 7/2. Is that a hat size? Seems very small. Very small. I got it when I went to go visit Tennessee last August. I also bought a gargoyle that I left with my friends in Tennessee, whose name's Leonardo. Hi, Leonardo. I miss you. And I bought a Tennessee pin for my jacket. The next thing I have is the book that I'm currently reading. It's Northanger Abbey. It's been a second since I read it. I don't actually remember what it's about. I know it's about a girl named Catherine, and she's basically just trying to find a man. The story's unlikely heroine is Catherine Morland. I know some things sometimes. A remarkably innocent 17-year-old woman from a country parsonage, while spending a few weeks in Bath with a family friend, Catherine meets and falls in love with Henry Tilney, who invites her to visit his family estate, Northanger Abbey. Sounds exquisite. Too bad it's boring. I'm trying to finish it. I'm trying to gain a palette for old British literature. So I have this policy where I only buy books from Barnes & Noble's Classics collection. But if you buy them at Second & Charles, they're a lot cheaper. Exposed. The next thing I have is the very first vinyl I ever bought. And I bought the Paramore self-titled vinyl. I bought this without owning a vinyl player because it was on sale. This was actually the first thing I ever bought with my paycheck that wasn't like food. That was lovely. I think that's bad for vinyls. We're gonna tap the middle where it doesn't matter. Whatever, I don't listen to this anyway. My dog's going to bark while I do ASMR. I'm going to kill him. They have two double-sided vinyls because it's a 17 track album. And I really like the artwork for it. I don't know if you call this artwork, but I just like the art style. How do you do this? Good God. Dumb. Okay. The next thing I have has a bit of a story because it caused me such a headache. So, we have a Fila, F-I-L-A, dumb 90s hipster thing, fanny pack. I bought it from Urban Outfitters. I tried to buy it online to take to my trip to Disney last year, but then it was on back order, and let's try to put some effort in this, Matthew. It was on back order, so I wasn't able to get it before the trip, but then I found it in a store after I came back. A few days after I came back, I might add. That was a bit sharp. Let's try that again. And so, when I bought it, the tag said $25. So I bought it. And then after I bought it, I realized that it was $35. And so what I did, I went back to the Urban Outfitters and I was like, hey, bruh, this was $25. And they were like, nah, that's not our tag. And I was like, why would you sell this for $10 more than what Fila would sell it for? And they were like, bruh, I don't know. And I was like, shouldn't you know? I wasn't too aggravated about it. I wasn't going to be that person. Because I've had to deal with those people. Karens, I'm looking at you. All the time. When I worked in retail. Never again. I will never be that person. That's where we're at right now. I feel the need to like stretch my lips so I can like enunciate every word. Because, as previously stated, I'm humble. I'm an expert mumbler. If you can't hear anything I'm saying by the end of this video, and I just filmed this video, I'm gonna be real mad. But it's fine. Anyway. We can't have a video without coffee. A coffee bean just fell out. Does it have a hole? I guess not. It smells so good. Wow. Okay. It's Starbucks Passport Series, Asia Pacific Coffee. It's like a rain stick. Kind of. No. It smells really good. I definitely prefer medium roast to lighter roast and darker roast. In case anyone was wondering, because no one was. The next thing we have is this box of tissues. I don't really know why. This is why I wanted to do this. That was the end of my box of tissues. I'm such a fool. Whatever. Anyway. I've never seen Nightmare Before Christmas, Don't Come For Me, but that sounded like one of the songs. The next thing we have is a pen. I don't know if this does anything, we're just gonna try it. Because I love pens, and I love the way they sound when you write with them. We're gonna try something. Is there a piece of paper? Yeah. Cool. So let's write something. We gotta write it close to the mic because we don't have a real mic. God, I hope this isn't backwards. Look how gross that was. Self-promotion. The next thing I would want to do is a keyboard, but we're filming with the computer, and I don't want to mess anything up. The next thing is this Bible, because I wanted to do a hardcover book as opposed to a paper one. Because I felt like it would be a bit different. Praise the Lord. And the pages are a bit different. They're thicker. So it'll do a bit better job. I really wish y'all could see this in an appropriate manner. And my dad put all these little tabs in. This is also from Barnes & Nobles. The tabs in the Bible, I might add. Look how nice it is. It's just fancy. I feel like the Pope. I did save the best for last. My eyes itchy. Scissors. Because these are my favorite trigger. I pray to God I don't cut myself or poke myself in the eye. I have horrible depth perception, for anyone that's wondering. I look like a giraffe. Ew. Look at how toned these scissors are, but they're beautiful. I got them at Target. On clearance. They're like $7. While we're on the topic of my horrible depth perception, we're gonna have a story time. And the story time is that my friend Katie was asked to model for these artist people. These artist people have not consented to being in my videos. To the 8 viewers of this video. And they wanted me to hold a light for them while they took photos. And so I was like, I have horrible depth perception, so just put me where you want me. And he was like, are you anything exceptionally? Are you good? Are you exceptionally good at anything? Since you have bad depth perception. And I didn't really know what to say because sleeping isn't a skill. Insulting and judging is not respectable. And hating everything takes little to no energy. So the first thing I thought of was numbers. I'm really good at math, for no one who is interested. But then I kind of realized that I should be going to school for a math-related thing because I like numbers. I'm good at numbers. It's not very creative, but I do so many creative things, so it doesn't matter. Edward Scissorhands. Wow, that was the best movie. Wow. People don't talk about this type of stuff. I pray to God this video goes well, else I'm going to be really mad. So, let's talk about the only reason why this video even exists is because this girl at work took my shift today. Shout out to you. Because if I had to do that shift, I was probably going to die. Or walk out and quit, lose my job, and then how would I afford my luxurious lifestyle? How would I afford $7 gold-plated scissors? Important questions. Anyway, I don't really know any other triggers that I could be doing. I hate this next one. I just thought of it. Shout out to me. I hate the way skin sounds when it scrapes up against each other. But I figured I have pretty soft hands, and so it wouldn't be that repugnant. Is that a word? Yeah, I think so. My oily face. I just got a new job at a conference center. We're super excited. This is the grossest sound I've heard in my life. So we will be leaving. We will be cutting back the treacherous time at the job that I currently have. Because my will to live has been depleting for quite some time now. Thanks for watching. We had to do a sound for that because I can't put any sound effects in this because they wouldn't sound right. Okay.